and gentlemen of the YouTube lands, it's your boy Tuglo, and today we have here the anniversary, the first anniversary for Ordinal scale. It says the first movie release anniversary, reawakened memories. Now, if you've seen the movie, you know that in and of itself is that's just got a cool little ring to it, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Now, as we see here, we do have IG or AG, Yuna, Kirito, and Asuna. Now, their leader skill is going to be that attack plus 10% to dark elements in your party. Now, the leader skill is not the normal 6% to anybody. It's only 10% to dark elemental characters in your party. So if you're running 2 dark units and 1, neutral unit, that neutral unit will not get the 10% attack. Now, on top of that, these units have the MP recovery for your combination starter only. So that basically says if I start out with Kirito and then I SS3 into Asuna, Kirito is the only person that is going to get the MP recovery. Now let's go ahead and take a quick look at their weapons. We got the somewhat is becoming standard 20 hit combo with the crit damage, and then the 10% attack and the minus 10% required MP. So we do know that is good. Let's go ahead and check these units out. They are going to be Kirito with the 3700 attack and 3000 crit for your sword user. We have 3700 attack and 3300 critical for your rapier on Asuna. You have AG with 3700 attack and 3100 crit, another sword user, and then another rapier user with 3700 attack and 3300 crit on Yuna. Starting off, I do want to say that this kind of like lessens the pain of scouting for weapons. If you get a sword, like, let's say you get Kirito and you get a sword, you can have, you do have that true, 2 out of 4 chance of getting a 4-star sword, instead of, let's say there's a sword unit, there's only 1 sword unit on the banner. Well, what if I get one of the other 3 weapons? It's not gonna help me because it's not a sword weapon. So I do like that fact, 2 swords, 2 rapiers, 2 swords, 2 rapiers for the weapons as well. Let's go ahead and jump right into the skill trial. Now, this will just be a brief overview, a little review, just kind of seeing how the units feel. Are they really worth it? Things of that nature. We will have that in-depth analysis once we get Rat Sounds calculator rolling. So let's go ahead and check out Kirito. Now, one thing that I've noticed, we do have our approach off. He is almost global. He reaches the unit one time for that initial stab, and then he turns around and goes ham. So I would say he's 95% global. He does have that 9-hit combo, not too shabby. If we do take a look at the damage, it's kind of hard to tell if there's a fat damage somewhere mixed in between, but definitely at the end of the attack, we do know that is the fat deeps at the end for Kirito. Now, taking a look at Asuna, let's wait for the combo meter to reset. Taking a look at Asuna, she does have that 9-hit combo. She also is going to be a global traveling unit. Now, if you do take a look at it, 2, maybe 3 attacks towards the end are going to be your fat dealing deep. So that in and of itself is pretty good. 2 attacks, but it's also at the cost of what seems to be a little bit longer on the SS3 animation. The fact that she has to jump down, come out, and then she's got that little pose at the end. That is something to be weary of. Next, we have AG. He does not have global what's it called? Global presence. We'll just say presence now. What he does have is he does have that single fell swoop. You know, if you put him in the line, in that straight line, he will be able to reach about a screen's distance away. Now, what I'm trying to do here is just get the mob to come closer to where we can see his damage. Now let's just go ahead and stand right here. Yo, chill. We're gonna stand right here. Now let's go ahead and take a look at his damage. We do know that he does have that 9-hit combo. And while he doesn't have any fat bursting damages like Asuna did and like Kirito did, he does feel like he is on the quicker side of the animation, so you definitely can't hate him too much for that. He seems alright. Now for Yuna, I'm gonna just have to show you this. I really do like this SS3 a lot. You know, it does look gorgeous. You know, it kind of reminds you of when she's on the stage singing in the movie and she like hops onto the little like whatever thing that was that she hops onto, and then she just kind of like floats up in the air, and you know, she's around singing. You know, I think that's really cool. I do like that a lot. The actual SS3, the square that they use kind of reminds me of Christmas 7, Bride Alice, Bride Asuna. You know, those kind of have that, you know, same little box. It kind of reminds me of that. I would also like to assume that everybody in that box is going to be getting damaged. The one thing about her as well is she does have a 12-hit combo, so definitely, you know, that's good, but the damages, I can't really tell. It kind of zooms in at an awkward angle. That last hit is definitely going to be your fat deeps. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the SS3 combination. So we're going to go Kirito into Asuna, and that, I feel like that's the, ooh, that's some money right there. All right, now let's go Asuna into Kirito. That's pretty cool. Now let's check out AG into Yuna. Oh, and then for Yuna, I forgot to show. Hers is kind of awkward. Now it's kind of awkward in the sense that, you know, it's got the fat AoE, but you kind of have to almost aim it. You know, you can't be like up here and it hit. You kind of like have to be like kind of almost like on the same line as the mob that you're trying to hit. But it does have range, it's just not global range. Now let's go ahead and check Yuna into AG, which AG, he's a dark horse, man. He's a dark horse. I don't know if I really like him as far as his SS3 goes. The damage on it, that's the only part that concerns me. At least the numbers that I'm seeing, which, you know, I got glasses, so I ain't that good. You know, my eyesight ain't that good. He kind of feels like he could be a dark horse. I ain't gonna count him out just yet. I personally really do like the Asuna. I know she's gonna be one of the slower units for the animation as far as that's concerned, but I feel like she's gonna have a lot of leeway once that calculator analysis comes out. Should you pull for this banner? I'm gonna put it to you this way. The GGO, I believe it was version 1 or version 2. Version 2, I think, was the MP return, MP recovery. I'm gonna put it this way. In the GGO version 2, we saw was incredible as far as a guild ranking event is concerned. We saw on the Asian server or the JP server that using those units, top-notch units. Now, is it worth to pull? It's always worth to do the discounts, and if you like the banner overall, whether it's the characters or if you just like their SS3s. Now, personally, I think these units can be pretty damn strong if people are creative enough and find the right niche, whether it's the correct mob, you know, ranking event to use it against, whether it's the correct you know, units to use. Like, what if you got to use Tanabata Yuki? Or what if you have to use, you know, a ninja unit, you know? That's you know, that's hypothetical, but if people are creative enough to come up with an OP team, then these units can really shine. But if we take it at face value and we don't really think of how to use their MP recovery to its fullest potential, these units will not be that good. It all depends on the user and how creative and smart, or if they even have the units to make that party happen. That's a very roundabout way of saying, yeah, they could be good if you're good enough. But at the end of the day, if you're not really too confident about being able to make that 100% OP team, you might want to hold what you got. At least wait until the 5th anniversary banner comes out for, you know, the SAO games. Now, as far as ranking them, I personally feel that Asuna and Kirito are going to be the #1 as far as the pair goes, and then Yuna and Eiji are going to be the #2 as far as the pair goes. I can easily see that being overturned, so it's just kind of a very awkward way to kind of review the units. I probably will throw a discount at the or I'll probably throw one half off pull at one of the discounts. I don't know which one yet, but we'll wait and see and go from there. Guys, that's all I got for this video. Thank you so much for watching the review of the Reawakened Memories OS version 3 units. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to help make the dream become a reality. Also, if you are subscribed, be sure to check out, or be sure to turn on those notifications. Last but not least, check out the description box down below where you can find links to my Twitch stream, my Patreon page, my Discord server, and last but not least, any of my social media that you'd like to follow me on. Definitely hit me up there. Guys, like I said, that's all I got for this one, and as y'all know, that's the fat lady singing, that's the bells are ringing, and until the next video, I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, baby.